Hello, what is up? This is Stuart98 here, and this is a Skillz 1v1 game sent in by ShadowUltima on Vale. Yes, you heard me correctly, and if you're wondering what the heck is going on, you should be, because if you're familiar at all with ranked 1v1 games in AirMech, you'd know that Vale is not normally in the map pool for 1v1 games. And you'd be right. It's not normally in the pool for 2v2s either, because this map is enormous. Like, this is a big map. Anyway, however, there's a bug going on that allows people to be able to select any carbon map for use in PvP, in any PvP queue. So you can't use this to play on custom maps in ranked. However, you can use this bug to play on maps like Vale or Thar that you don't normally find. Anyway, so I'm not going to post the details of how you say the details of how you execute that bug in this video. However, you can find it out on the bug report forums pretty easily. It works on build 48,553 of AirMech. I have no idea if it will work on any builds thereafter. I imagine probably not. But yeah. So this is a 1v1 between milspecmonke and ShadowUltima. Both of them went for an opening to get some XP by killing the neutrals. milspecmonke going to try and take down some of ShadowUltima's Dillos. Both of them playing as Lexi strikers with levelers, which is very meta. milspecmonke going for 2 levelers, ShadowUltima going for a 3rd. milspecmonke going for longhorns, which are less meta than they've been in the past, but they're seen more than Gemini nowadays, where ShadowUltima going for armadillos. And these are not hyper armadillos, these are normal armadillos. So that armadillo is a bit more common than longhorns nowadays. milspecmonke does have Teslas, however, Tesla is not really the best counter for Dillos. I'll go over why a bit later on in this cast. I actually tried to record both this one and the previous 1v1 against between Fat Asian Beast and Killer752 a few hours ago when it was like 4 AM for me. However, my computer was being stupid, and OBS, among other things, was not recording any audio at all, so that happened. Hopefully this will go better. I already re-recorded the Fat Asian Beast versus Killer752 game, and that one's recording did go fine. I'm uploading it as I'm recording this cast, and I did adjust the audio balance between that one and this one, so you can give me some feedback on which one sounded better. I imagine it will be this one, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, getting back to this game, ShadowUltima now moving in with a Tesla to try and take out a Dillo. That's 4,000 credits down the drain for ShadowUltima. However, milspecmonke did abandon the Tesla, and ShadowUltima going to have no problem taking it down, and that's 8,000 credits down for milspecmonke. So milspecmonke took out that Dillo, but because he abandoned the Tesla, he actually lost 4,000 credits there. Mistakes were made. Upkeep-wise, it's pretty even, 32-32. Twice as much of ShadowUltima's upkeep is in levelers than is milspecmonke's upkeep. milspecmonke moving in to take out a Seeker with that Longhorn. I mean, with that Longhorn and Seeker. However, loses the Seeker and going to lose the Longhorn. So that's going to be 11,600 more credits down the drain, and fails to take out that Dillo while using that to distract. So that's just a straight up 11,600 credit loss for milspecmonke. And not good when you're virtually tied. He does have more money now than ShadowUltima. No, now he doesn't. And ShadowUltima is one upkeep ahead. milspecmonke trying to get some XP by taking down a neutral Gemini. ShadowUltima trying to take down that leveler with the missiles. However, milspecmonke able to react fast enough to save it. Now trying to take out a this is going to go on for a while, but milspecmonke making a critical mistake and not healing that leveler. ShadowUltima does waste missiles on attacking nothing, however, is able to evade that Seeker, and that Seeker isn't going to be able to get enough damage up against him anyway. milspecmonke trying to do a little blocking, but ShadowUltima going to be able to take down both levelers with the last minute missile, trying to boost away, but not able to do so fast enough, and milspecmonke does take him down. I think ShadowUltima came out on top there, credit-wise. I'm not entirely sure. milspecmonke now trying to take down the Gemini with this with this Tesla, and does succeed there. You notice that neither players are going for these corner neutrals. That's because these corner neutrals are defended by 4 Longhorn apiece. And so that's like 8 upkeep right there. 2 Seekers, so that's 4 more upkeep. So we're up to 12 upkeep. That hate, 14 upkeep. These 2 honeypots, which are 2 upkeep apiece. So 18 upkeep, and then these 4 brutes. And a brute is also 2 upkeep apiece. So that's 26 upkeep per middle outpost. That's about half the upkeep that these players have on them. Over half. Also, as a minor note, this corner outpost is missing a Seeker. I'm not sure why, but it is. 2 Seekers on this one, 1 Seeker on this one. Anyway, I digress. ShadowUltima doing a push-in with 30 Dillos. 30 Dillos, going to have no problem taking this out. The Tesla Tower does manage to get kills on a few, down to 25. However, milspecmonke is down to 22 upkeep. There is more upkeep at these middle outposts than milspecmonke has. So that tells you something. These Dillos are heavily damaged. However, this is a normal RTS. And it doesn't matter how damaged something is, damage-wise, as long as it can still shoot. Because damage does not go down until the unit dies. A million... well, that's an extreme example. 10 Dillos on 1 HP will easily be able to defeat 2 Dillos on full HP. So... milspecmonke moving in with the grinder. However, 1 grinder against this many Dillos not going to be enough. milspecmonke retreats the grinder, not able to heal it up fully. And that outpost is easily going to go down to these Dillos. Anyway, yeah. So, that's the thing about Tesla Towers. Tesla Towers, they do damage to a bunch of units. So they're really great for low HP units. Such as Jackals, Rebels, Jokers, Tangos, maybe Hyper Dillos. However, Dillos, they just haven't sufficient HP. They have sufficient HP that the Teslas have trouble killing them. And it's the same deal to a lesser extent with Hyper Dillos. So, and when you're up against this many Dillos, you need to be concentrating on killing them. Not on damaging a bunch of them, but on killing them. In Teslas, they just don't do enough of that. T99s or even T45s, probably a better counter to Dillos than Teslas. I don't know. I should do some experimenting with that, although I'm usually one of the abusers of the Dillos than one of the ones who has to deal with them. 2 Ratchets down for ShadowUltima, healing up all these Dillos. milspecmonke only at 29 upkeep. He only has a little bit more upkeep than one of the neutral outposts. Putting down a Bertha, has 2 grinders. The Bertha's down too late. These Dillos are moving in, and those 2 grinders up against mech support. Grinders have no way to deal with mechs. One of them going down before it even reaches the Dillos. The other going to be able to take out 1 Dillo and allow milspecmonke to take out a second and a third. However, there's just too many Dillos. ShadowUltima moving in on Y. The grinders are down. There's only 1 Tesla. That Bertha's not going to be able to damage anything. Like, the Dillos weren't. Now they're in its cone of fire. However, I'm not even sure that it's not even going to be able to get a shot off with how much it's being repositioned. Maybe now, like, no, it keeps being repositioned. Okay, yeah. You don't use defensive artillery for exactly that reason. This mini Dillo is going to be able to take out milspecmonke's fortress. It's only going to last about 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and milspecmonke had what? Why did the? Okay, they weren't on Y. That was a little silly, but okay. milspecmonke going down there in this very weird 1v1 on Vale. I think you got an idea of why we don't normally see this map in 1v1. I actually played a pretty good 1v1 on Vale though myself yesterday, and I'll see about getting that one casted for you guys as well soon. But yeah, so this has been Student98, ShadowUltima taking this ranked Skillz 1v1 game on Vale against milspecmonke, and I need to work on these outros. Peace out.